Joining us now, Ken Longquist and Dave Adler.
We're so happy to be here with you, Sly.
Delighted to be here, Sly. Thank you.
All right.
Dave brought his melodica, the king-size version.
You ready?
Oh, yeah. What do you... how should we begin? Should we begin with a brand new song?
Why don't you start out with a brand new song?
Never been heard before,
All right.
not even by Dave.
Yep.
I was down at the rally on Saturday. You know, often when you're at these rallies, you see very clever, creative people who've made signs. And I saw a sign, and I said to my partner, Joanne, that's going to be a song. Pink slip, orange jumpsuit, what'll he wear that final day when he's finally getting hauled away? We'll dress him up in style, send him off in style to the unemployment line for hammering on the old rock pile in a pink slip, orange jumpsuit. What'll he wear that final day when he's finally getting hauled away? The emperor was nude, not a pretty sight, but now we'll match our mood, dressing him up in colors bright like a pink slip, orange jumpsuit. Oh, what'll he wear that final day when he's finally getting hauled away? Now, some accessories like cufflinks or Rogaine might help the interviewee, or maybe just a ball and chain and a pink slip, orange jumpsuit. What'll he wear that final day when he's finally getting hauled? We'll take him past the fashion mall when he's finally getting hauled away. Love that melodica. There it is.
I'm deliberately leaving a space there so we can put that into our system. Outstanding.
I blew a line.
Well,
Didn't rhyme that first verse. We'll dress him up so fine, we'll send him off in style to the unemployment line, or maybe just hammering on the old rack.
well, is this going to be on your Kickstarter campaign project?
It is.
All right.
I can't resist it. Gotta have it in there.
All right. So, starting tomorrow.
Actually, you know what happened, Sly?
Uh-oh.
We're underway.
We're underway.
Yeah, Kickstarter.com.
We're off like a prom dress.
Well, I'll tell you why. You can't get a URL assigned to your project until you launch the project. And I needed to get the word out to people that the project was coming. So
Okay.
I launched it on Friday.
All right. So if you love Ken's music and Dave's music, you can help out. You're going to be recording an album.
Yeah.
So you can have more consistency with all
The
these.
album's underway. Yes, the thing is, all those songs that we recorded this year, we wrote them quickly, and we just did them slapdash as fast as we could in this studio or that studio or with whoever was available to sing and play.
I did much of the mixing.
I know, it was Sly. I mean, come on, folks. We need somebody who knows what they're doing.
We need more cowbell.
That's right.
All right. So in order to do that, it costs money.
This is a fact of life, Sly.
All right. It's an unfortunate fact of life.
Yes.
All right. So the Citizens United decision does not help with this project. The Koch brothers are not sending you any money.
Well, if the Koch brothers would like to contribute to our place in time,
You don't want their filthy
songs
money.
of the Wisconsin uprising, we'll be glad.
You don't want your money with Coke residue on it.
Well, we mentioned them several times in the album. I mean, how often can you contribute to an album that you're
never mentioned
mentioned in?
that. Carlton Armstrong named a sandwich after me one time. That's one
Did
of
he?
my great, Sly on Rye. It's a bologna sandwich.
I like that. I like
All
that.
right, so Kickstarter.
Yes, that's a cool online
It's a great thing.
fundraising mechanism for grassroots projects, creative projects.
All right.
So we're basically trying to get funds to mix and manufacture the disc and send it out to radio stations, Sly.
All over the world.
Well, all over the important
Parts
all
of the
over
world.
Walker World, for
Okay.
sure.
All right. This is a great project, and I want to help in any way I can. That's why I have you on this morning.
You are certainly
Because I tell you something, music, we were talking about this before you came on. Music is so important to keep people's spirits up right now. It keeps the trajectory forward. Right?
Yes, and the wonderful voices in Wisconsin, whether they're musical voices or spoken word voices like your own, people speaking out. I heard John Nichols on Saturday. I know you have him on later on.
Yeah.
John was phenomenal at the Capitol on Saturday again. I told him afterwards, John, you're getting really good at this.
He's had a little practice.
I guess he has. But
You want to do another song before we get to
Sure.
traffic? All right.
Sure.
I'll be doing another song here. Ken Longquist and Dave Adler.
Let's see. This was written walking home from the Capitol the night they slammed the budget bill through. They've gone too far when they're passing laws, but it feels like they're committing crimes. They've gone too far when the things they do smell rotten every time. They've gone too far in democracy when they lock the State House door. They've gone too far when 100,000 voices are ignored. They've gone too far this time. They've gone too far, and I'm not backing down now. I'm not backing down now. They've gone too far when they're trying to rush things through before we have our say. They've gone too far when they hope the details never see the light of day. They've gone too far when they'll chat with billionaires, but not the common folk. They've gone too far when they're spinning lies so blatantly it's just a joke. They've gone too far this time. They've gone too far, and I'm not backing down now. I'm not backing down now. They've gone too far trying to take a worker's say away at their own job. They've gone too far when they call 4,007,000 people slobs. They've gone too far. I can't remember what the hell they've gone too far on, but they've just gone too far, Sly. You can take me.
Then you taking it too far.
It's really taking me off. They've gone too far this time. They've gone too far, and I'm not backing down now. I'm not backing down now. We stood together day by day, and we'll stand together all the way.
Outstanding. All right. We'll continue with Ken Longquist and Dave Adler. Kickstarter campaign starts pronto. Go to Kickstarter.com. Or is that org? Might be org. All right. 106.7 FM, 1670 AM, WTDY. Traffic, it's Sean Preble.
Some good news from the Beltline. That earlier accident we had right near Park Street has now been taken care of. Traffic actually looking pretty decent both ways as you travel the Belt. Also making pretty good time heading into the city. With your WTDY traffic, I'm Sean Preble.
All right. Thank you, Sean. All right. What is next in our repertoire this morning, Mr. Longquist?
Well, I want to tell you, we heard a very moving talk last night. Dave and I were at the National Lawyers Guild fundraiser over at the East Side Club, the East Side Businessmen's Club, I think they used to call it. I don't know what they still call it that, but anyway, Patty Lowe was speaking. She had some interesting comments in her her talk. She talked about being a journalist for 40 years and how every year she would read the Constitution and remind herself, reading the Federalist Papers, of what her job was as a journalist, and got inspiration from that. And then she's just brokenhearted at what she's seeing going on in Wisconsin, the state she loves, where she's from, seeing what's going on. She was actually tearing up giving this talk. She's, Native American, and she's talking about her deep concern, to put it mildly, about this proposed taconite mine up in the Bad River country, and tried to make people understand that to Native Americans, the land and the water, those are their religious objects. They don't take rosaries with them, or the Torah, or the Quran, and they can have their spirituality, their spiritual items with them wherever they go. The place that they come from is their spirituality. That is their spiritual tokens, or whatever. That's not the right word, but their talisman. It's the land, it's the air, it's the water. And when these people are talking about coming in and potentially destroying the rice fields up there and the water with this mining operation.
Well, some people find open pit mining beautiful.
My parents, my ancestors, not my parents, came over from Sweden, and they came to that part of Wisconsin. They were part of
a lot of Swedes up there.
Well,
yeah.
it reminded them of Sweden, and
right.
They had good taste. They came to Wisconsin. My father was born in Ashland, first generation Swedes. Anyway, so I've been up in that. I spent a lot of time up there, and it really resonated with me what Patty was talking about. And when she was done, we opened up with a song that was written about 20 years ago about a different proposed mine.
Crandon mine?
No, it was a Kennecott mine, and I don't think it actually wound up being. I think I'm way out of tune. This is folk music, Sly. We're live now.
I do.
All right. So when Patty was done, we sang this song, and she suggested I substitute the word taconite for Kennecott. So we're going to do that in honor of Patty Lowe.
All right, here we go.
Oh Lord, the voices whisper from other towns in other times. Don't buy what they're selling you, mister. Keep out the taconite mine. You've got the land of milk and honey, got the land of the tall dark pines. Don't sell it for the company money. Keep out the taconite mine. Keep out the taconite mine. They'll paint a picture of greed and glory. Oh, how bright the future shines. But there's a big hole in their story. Keep out the taconite mine. Keep out the taconite mine. Keep out the taconite mine. You don't want your sons and daughters waking up one day to find they can't drink their poisoned water. Keep out the taconite mine. 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 Don't you think it's strange, all the ghost towns that you find up and down the Iron Range? Keep out the taconite mine. Oh Lord, the voices whisper from other towns in other times. Don't buy what they're selling you, mister. Keep out the taconite mine.
Outstanding. Is that going to be on the album?
It will be now.
All right. You just made an executive decision. You're the decider.
I'm the decider, and I decide. Oh.
All right.
I love W. Where's he at now? Oh.
I was just in Dallas yesterday on my way back from California. A little layover in Dallas. They say he's still lurking.
We don't need W around here because we got our own W.
Yeah, we do. Governor Hair in a can.
That's right.
All right. Kickstarter. Is there something you hit other than Kickstarter?
Well, listen, if they just go to Kickstarter.com, and then there's those little boxes, what do you want to find there? The search box. Type my name in there, Ken Lundquist.
Lonn.
Quist.
Okay.
And you will get right to our project.
We'll put a link right to it on Sly's office.
You are my hero.
You're my hero. Dave, Ken, thanks so much for coming.
Thanks,
Sly.
Sly.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
All right.
Union made next time.
All right.
Once was a union maid who never was afraid of Sly or any other guy. She'd just get a can of Raid.
All right. Thanks for coming out.
See you later.